Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. My name is Bobby. I'm here at the Mustang farm today. And in this video, I'm going to be giving you a little tour of all the Fastback Mustangs we have in the yard. I get a lot of questions about this. A lot of people message me asking me what we have for Fastbacks. And in this video, I'm going to walk around the yard and show you everything we got. Now, most of them are pretty shot. There's a couple that, if you had unlimited resources, actually any of them you could fix if you had unlimited resources, but there's a couple are better than others, but for the most part I think they're parts cars. So let's get right to it. This is the area we're going to be looking in mostly, but there is a few in other places. So first one we got here, this is a 70 Fastback. It is an F code. Original orange, it looks like. Hitting the front. Frame rails are rotted. The roof is dented. Quarters rotted. The roof probably could be salvaged for use in a conversion. This is the piece that's really hard to find for the conversions. But it would need a lot of work. Door jam's missing. Just about one of the worst Fastbacks you can find. Next up, we have a 69 Fastback. This is probably the most complete 69-70 Fastback we have. Same thing, tail panel's cut off. This piece is here. That hard to find piece. I think those are the only two in the yard that have those pieces that aren't mangled. This roof is fairly straight. I like this car as far as something you could use to convert a coupe to a Fastback, because it goes all the way down to the quarters. The door jambs are missing. It's pretty crusty. I've never seen it rot right there before. There is a rear end in it, but it's a parts car. I think this one actually, before I walk away, this one is a T code, which means that it's an original straight 6, which is actually super rare for a 69. It's not desirable, but it's rare. It's not, they didn't make many of them with a Fastback that was also a 6-cylinder. Next, we have another 69 Fastback, located right next to the other one. This one has a lot of problems. She's rotted. She looks like she was hit right in this fender right here. Ever seen rot like that? It's got a V8 boat anchor in it. That's a piece of scrap metal you could sell. I can't see the VIN number on this one because the windshield's smashed. So I don't know the original equipment of it, but it looks like it was originally blue and then painted maroon. It's got that back piece, but it's cut in that side. The quarter's cut off. Someone cut the scoop off here. The roof is actually fairly straight. It's just the skin is cut into right there. So maybe somebody could use this with this piece of the quarter. If you're doing a Fastback conversion and you're getting parts from multiple different cars, this could have a couple things on it that you might need. Let me go around quick. This is what she looks like on this side. Fender's actually rotted a lot. Yeah, it's not much left of this one, but it is a Fastback that exists. The next and last one in this area is a 71 to 73 Mustang Fastback. I'm actually not sure of what exact year it is. I could look at the VIN and find out. But this one's pretty rough. As you can tell, the roof is caved in. It does have the quarters on it. Nobody's really converting these ones to Fastbacks though, from coupes. Maybe someone would, but it's not the most desirable year. Front end's been cut off, it's rotted, it's hitting the back, but does have a couple interior pieces. A lot of junk in there. Like I said, unlimited resources and money, you could, but most people are not going to fix one like this. It's strictly a parts car. Okay, so moving on to this section, there's a couple over here I'll show you. One of them is directly behind this white car here. It is a 70 grabber blue shell with actually fairly straight frame rails. Big block towers. Roof is rotted, as you can see, but the quarters exist. That back panel is there. So if I told you there was no more, I lied. There's a tree on top of it. That wasn't there last time I looked over here. I moved that tree. Tail panel's there. This is, I mean, listen, they're all bad. But this one is probably the second. Actually, this might even be the first best candidate to restore if you had unlimited resources, like I said. Missing door jams. I don't know what people have with the fascination with cutting the door jams out of these cars. But like almost everyone we have has no door jam in it. It's rotted. Super rotted, but it's not hit. It's fairly straight. I mean, if you wanted to put it on a jig and go through it, it would be possible. You'd spend a lot of money and time, but you could do it. And the other one that is here in this section is a 1970 Fastback, or maybe not, because it's missing the part of the car that makes it a car. So basically what you have here is a roof, fairly straight roof, down to the quarters. You're missing this piece right here, which sucks. The rest of it's here. So you could make like a cool hatchback. Imagine that. But yeah, this would be for someone wanting to do a conversion. I would sell this with one of the other back pieces probably all in one, and you'd have to make it work. But it would be a great candidate for a conversion. The only thing is you don't have a VIN number, so you can't rebody it or anything. And now the last section that you might find a Fastback here at the Mustang farm is going to be this section back here, which is where actually a lot of them used to be before we moved things around a little bit. And it got a little more disorganized when we did that. I didn't do that on purpose, but we had to make some moves. So you have this one 69 over here. I think it's a 69. Another one that quarter panel's cut off. It's got that back panel again. A lot of dust when I'm walking around over here. What's going on with that? So this person left the door jamb. I don't understand. But there was a big wasp over there telling me not to come over near that. But he can go screw. This one's pretty rough. This might be the roughest one actually, now that I'm thinking of it. But it's got more parts than some of the other ones. It's got that back panel, it's got the glass, it's got that door jamb. Doesn't have this door jamb. But once that wasp flies away, I'm gonna go walk the other side of the car and show you what it looks like from there. The back's missing. No tail panel, no trunk pan. Yeah, she's hitting the front, she's rotted. Missing a lot of things, she crunched. This would probably be, in my opinion, the worst one to restore. But it exists, like I said. If you needed that back panel, that's probably the only reason we're keeping it. We could probably sell it with that other car. But that is actually the last Fastback we have. Fastbacks are in high demand over here, and they're in low supply. I had more one time, but everybody wants to buy them, even when they're in junk condition like that. So that's why I hang on to them. I've sold ones just like that. Gotten not a ton of money for them, but I sold them. And you know, the reason I do this is because I want to see these cars be saved and be not all necessarily restored, but there's a lot of good stuff here that they're not making anymore. And where else are you going to get it? What's the point in throwing it away when someone out there is looking for it. And that's my philosophy. I just want to see everything here that can be used. That's my goal. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's what's going to do it for this video. I would take the extra time, since I know it's not a very long video, to show you some other cars, but I kind of want to keep it just fastbacks in this video for more informational purposes. If you're interested in anything from these, you can hit me up in the comments or whatever, and I'll get back to you and see. Also, if you have a fastback Mustang that you are looking to sell, no matter what condition it is, we will buy it. You will let me know in the comments below where you're at and what you have, and we can go from there. If you like this video, make sure you like it, comment on it, subscribe to it. Mostly subscribe to it. That's what I think I need the most here. If you want to see more Mustang Farm content, the interactions would help. I need all the help I can get. I'm trying to keep this place alive, trying to keep the dream alive, and these videos, I think, will help me do that. So please like, comment, subscribe, and everybody have a great day.